follow up on my little short talk about World War One, World War Two. One thing you need to keep in mind, since the history books and a lot of the DVDs, historical DVDs that cover that era, especially the ones that were made in the English-speaking world, they downplay the importance of what the Soviets did against the German military machine. So whenever you look at all these resources, just keep that in mind. And it's just recently been gradually corrected, because obviously Soviets did so many nasty things after 1945. There's no doubt about that. But one cannot shortchange them for their effort against Nazism and fascism before and the World War II. So when you look at material or read books, just look for that, because a lot of them shortchange the Soviet effort. Now, after 1945, gradually they just became a nasty thing. I don't have my book with the world maps on it, so I pulled up a map on this little tablet, but you have access to it, so take a look, but make sure that the video resources or the books you look at are fair to both sides, and if they are not, just keep that in mind, because sometimes they do a great job covering the Western Front and really minimize what the Soviets did. Having said that, I think communism is for lazy people. I just don't like laziness, and that's what I got to say about that. And the reason I've mentioned the lead up to World War One and Two, we need to be realistic about all the nasty things that all of the European colonial powers did. Leave none of them out. And if you're going to deal with history, it has to be the whole history, not just half of it. Like the whole truth, not just half truths. Because I think this is a issue with all of humanity. All of us have our shortcomings, and the sooner we come to terms with that, the better we can deal with the sickness that can overtake us, and instead of peace and prosperity, we go the way of war and hate. But all right, we'll talk some more.